they got robots flipping burgers. And they got semi-trucks driving themselves. I want y'all to get ready for this. The main reason why, I wanted to touch this topic on this episode. The world is changing. And it's changing very, very fast. It's going to be, pretty hard to keep up if you're not in a position, or if you haven't placed yourself in a position to keep up. The way people generate income is changing. The way people get jobs is changing. The way people even love each other is changing. But the main thing that's going to change is how and if we're able to generate income. Now, I want to say, I don't want to, definitely don't want to cause any type of panic. But are going to continually be replaced by robots. They're going to convince us that there's humans involved at first, so there's less kickback, less riots, less whatever. But they're slowly going to phase humans out. It's going to start in, areas and sectors where most people don't even think about. Like, most people don't even think about truck drivers. Most people on the road, I see them. The only time they think about truck drivers is when they see them on the road, and they want to jump in front of them all quick, because truck drivers give so much room in front of them, and hit their brakes in front of them and drive all close to them and stuff like that. But beyond that, most people, when you sit down at your dinner table, you don't really think about how many people are bringing food home to their dinner table off of making sure that you get food at your dinner table. And a lot of these industries that we don't think about, that we, when you go to the burger joint, most of the time, if you eat that stuff in the first place, but you may see, where they got the fries, the fryer, making the fries. You may see the front part where they got the little refrigerator. They pull the little juice box out of it and stuff. But most times, you typically don't see back there where the grill is. It's stuff that we don't really think about. You don't really think about, who was the dude or the sister that grilled my burger? So please understand that this is a known fact. If I can observe this and distill this just from my observations and deduce this just from out of the thin air, it is known. So these jobs, these faceless jobs, let's call them faceless jobs. These faceless jobs are going to be the ones that transition to, robots. This is, autonomous, artificial intelligence first. It's going to be the burger flippers. They're going to, it's a greasy job. It's hot back there, on the grill. There's, the truckers, it's better for them. They travel less miles. They don't have to pull over and go to sleep. They're going to sell all these benefits to, this robot revolution. And please believe, I'm not against technology. I'm just against technology coming too fast before the vast majority of the population are ready for it. But it's going to be the faceless jobs that are taken first, that are converted first. I'm already seeing it. You're already seeing it. And then it's just going to be more and more. Pretty soon, it's going to be nothing to go in and get an operation by a machine. Not a surgeon. It's going to be a big, weird box in the room, and it's going to have these arms, big arms coming out of it with little things, whatever, and it's going to repair your liver or whatever. But these are the things that we got to keep in mind. These are the things that we got to understand, and these are the things we have to prepare for. Therefore, from debt slave to self-made, if you cannot guarantee your job. It is not your job. It is just a position you fill. And employees is the position that's filled. What we have to do is we need to get into a position to where we can move away from the slavery part and get into the freedom of doing business, of generating wealth, of what you call making money. The first thing we need to know, the first thing we need to recognize, understand, acknowledge is that we are creators. You are a creator. You maybe have not tapped into your creative energy in a long time. But you are a creator. It took a long time for you to forget that you were a creator. You had to conform in school. You had to conform in your family. You had to conform at your job. Everybody thinks they're an individual. You're not too much of an individual. There's not too much individual about you because we have conformed. And in conforming, there's no room on the job for you thinking. I don't pay you to think. I pay you to do your job. I mean, I've heard that before. It wasn't being said to me, but I've heard it before. You know what I mean? You don't get rewarded for being innovative as an employee. You get disciplined. You get written up. Even in situations, I know you've all been in them, situation where you handled it the way it was supposed to be handled, morally, psychologically, emotionally, whatever. It just didn't go with company policy. When I was in college, I worked at Best Buy. It was one of the best jobs I ever had because while I'm in college learning business, I'm working for a business who's teaching me margin and all types of different numbers and sales skills, all types of psychological. It was, man, Best Buy at that time was great as far as, you know, learning how to do business, learning how to interact with people. But they taught me margin. Margin is, you know, if you're selling, let's say you're selling a cell phone. The margin is the amount that you keep. So when you purchase a cell from the supplier, and then you kind of, you know, mark it up a little bit so you can make some money. So, you know, looking at different margins on different products and stuff like that. But it was a non-commissioned sale job. But they did push me to sell items with high margins. And those items were usually cheaper products. I was non-commissioned. And, you know, I consider myself to be a noble. I feel like I've always been a noble. I've had bad streaks in my life, but I've always been a noble. I don't like playing people. I don't like taking advantage of people. I don't care if I get money off of it. I don't care what kind of benefits I receive. I feel bad when I go home at the end of the day if I misled someone, if I lied to someone, if I sold someone a product that I know they didn't want. But it's all about margins when it comes to these companies. And if you affect the margin, or if the margin is being affected, the first thing to go in a company is the labor. Anytime there's a company's having issues financially, they're going to lay off some people. The most expendable resource in a company is the human resource. And hopefully that kind of rung a bell when I said human resource. There's a human resource department, but this company, these people look at you as resources to their companies. To me, that's a slave. I don't get into color, so-called color, white people, black people. I don't care. I've seen white people with socials. I've seen so-called black people with social. Everybody's a slave. It's about class as far as I'm concerned. If you can't see that, I can't help it. So when it comes to making a transition from, you know, being an employee to, you know, an employer, let's just put it like that. first and foremost, you need to understand and recognize that you are a creator. You need to get back into your creator spirit. You are a creator. You are a creator. You are a creator. You need to start creating. In order to begin creating, you got to think about creating. I know you work your job. You got a lot going on. You don't have time for anything. Cool. You got time for a hobby, right? You got time for what you enjoy? Well, maybe I can make time. You got to take care of yourself, right? Sometimes you got to treat yourself. So what do you enjoy? What do you like doing? What do you like? What do you really enjoy? What do you love to do? What would, if you could get paid to do anything and love it, what would that be? And that's the first question. A lot of people, I do a lot of consultations, multiple consultations a day. It's getting crazy. But one of the most common questions I hear when people are talking about starting their own business is, okay, so what should I do? Do you have any ideas? I don't have any ideas. I barely know you. But my idea is to ask you, what do you enjoy doing? That's the first thing. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it. We already do a bunch of stuff we don't enjoy, we don't want to do. Ain't going to be nothing. You're never going to motivate anybody to start their own business that they don't enjoy. Like, yo, man, you can make a lot of money picking up doggy doo-doo. Like, man, I ain't trying to pick up no doggy doo-doo. Fam, there's thousands of dollars in this. Fam, I'm not picking up doggy doo-doo. Like, it's just not happening. I'm not interested. I don't get joy from it. So what do you enjoy? What brings you joy? And start thinking about how you can monetize that. It might be, you like to draw. Well, I mean, if you like to draw, that's one step away from creating logos or strips or storyboards or treatments. A treatment is like the storyboards for music videos. If you like to bake, you can bake. Let's say you can bake. Sister, let's say you just cold at baking. They say you should always start your own baking company, and you always wanted to, but you never did. You can start your own baking company at home, and you can go to local coffee shops in your area and just give them samples, and then just point at their case and be like, whatever you paying for those, I'll save you money. So you're gonna save money off top. Why? Because you're doing your business outside of your home. You already paid the rent. Whoever is supplying them with the muffins at that coffee shop is more than likely has a warehouse, employees, all they got costs. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to sell them muffins for cheaper than where they're getting them at. Now, sometimes, with food, you got to get your food approved. It's not that hard. You just got to figure out where you got to send, and you got to send a sample of each one of your items to the, I don't know the name of it. I've never done this, but I know it exists. The food people in your city, in your area. There's a state entity or something that gives out certifications for food or passes food or something in your state. I'm sure it's not that expensive, but I'm sure it's just a process that you got to go through. So take your time, go through the process, get your food approved if necessary. If not, you can find 2 coffee shops. All you need is 2. All you need is 2 coffee shops to buy your muffins and your cookies. And that's income. You're making extra money. That's the first step to transitioning to being self-made. Now you're one step away from someone eating one of those cookies and putting in a crazy order. Yeah, my name is, Craig Davis. I had one of your cookies over here at, a cup of Java coffee. And, I run a small airstrip. We do small flights, private flights, where we service high-end clients. And I want to put it in order for all those muffins so I can put them on my planes. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But bottom line is, you have to remember that you're a creator, number one. You have to start thinking about things that you enjoy, and then start thinking about ways that you can make money off of it. Or how you can. I don't care if it's $2. $2 turns into $4. $4 turns into $8. It compounds, just like interest. Just like interest. It's not about, I had a lot of people come to me and they're like, oh, should I buy a franchise? Should I buy a Subway franchise? Look, you can do that. If you got the money, you can put it in there. But my thing is, do what you like. Do something that you can teach your children, that you can pass down to them. Maybe you don't make the business successful, or maybe you hand it off to your daughter or your son, and they take it over. Because they went to college, because you've been hustling, and they take it over, and they expand to 4 new locations or whatever, and they just, it helps if we think multi-generational as well. And the public, these W-2 employers, they got us thinking just about us. Most times, they're not even giving me medical and dental, let alone my family members. And the public is really self. And the private, it is the all, the family. So when you're looking to start your own business, when you're looking to do that transition, you also want to keep in mind things that, maybe that you have in common with your children, that they'll take over, something like that. I'll tell you this, if it makes money, they're going to be interested in it, no matter what it is. I have a client who, is a real estate agent. Got them all set up, and the same thing. What do I do? Well, what do you like doing? Well, I like houses. Well, why don't you get into flipping houses? Create a corporate company, start flipping houses. Well, I don't have any investors. What do you mean you don't have any investors? Didn't you just tell me that one of your family members sold one of their businesses and got millions? Go talk to your family member. Don't be weird. They went and talked to the family member. The family member said yes. They're about to put this house that they bought on the market this spring. It looks great. My client said, I'm gonna make about $25,000 on the side, just one time, off the top, because they had an investor. This is just an example. But the main thing is, I want you to get back into your creator spirit. That's the only way you're going to do it. If you're not a creator, then you got to go work for creators. Some of you might be like, oh, so seeker of truth, but you ain't speaking truth right now because I'm a little too old to start my own business. I ain't trying to hear that madness. I'm not trying to hear any excuses. I'm sorry, nah. You're not too old. I don't care if you got a reading problem. I don't care if you're dyslexic. I don't care if you're missing 2 thumbs. I don't care if you got felonies. You name it. Whatever obstacle you name, I can tell you a specific situation that I have personal knowledge of where that obstacle was overcome. Let's just be honest. We're afraid of failure. They're all going to laugh at us. If I try and I fail, I'm going to look stupid. People going to laugh at me. So I just ain't going to do it. I just ain't going to try. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I told the truth to myself, which allowed me to get into a certain place because I was honest with myself. Brutally honest. I call it brutal honesty. Make myself go in the corner and cry by myself. Because I'm sitting here acknowledging so many deep-rooted, ugly truths about myself. I want to just go bury myself and just die. But acknowledging those ugly truths, looking at them, dealing with them, looking at them through the tears in my eyes, these ugly-ass truths allow me to become better, allow me to do more, allow me to step back into my creator self, allow me to reclaim my nobility and reclaim my freedom. I've been this free since, I feel like it was junior high. I feel like high school I wasn't free because it was too many girls and homework and whatever. Junior high was like, I remember junior high, that was like the funnest time of my life. And I'm feeling like that right now. But I had to grind how most wouldn't so I can live how most can't. And I'm telling you right now that in order to make a definite difference in your life and the life of yours that you care about, for you to get back in your creator spirit, it is time for you to work for yourself. I don't care if you work your job and you got a small business on the side, you make $15 every 4 months. That's $15 more than you had before. And if you enjoy what you're doing, if you love what you're doing, you are going to start making a lot of money. And it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen faster than you thought it ever would. And you're going to be very surprised, and you're going to email me, you're going to call me, and I'm going to be like, I told you so. I'm not impressed. And I'm going to take a little bit of the wind out of your sails. Because that's what I do. Take the wind out of your sails. No, I'm just playing. But, I'm just going to act kind of nonchalant. Because I'm at the point where, there's certain expectations that aren't being met, and it's cool these days, and we're all tolerating it. Male and female, pets, children. There's certain expectations that aren't being met. It's cool to be a slave and then go out and get drunk on the weekend and get DWIs and argue with your girl on Facebook. Like, this stuff is cool. There's so much stuff that is cool right now that is ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely madness. As far as I'm concerned, if you are in any way aware, awake, woke, whatever, and you're not taking active steps to be a creator, go back to sleep. That's a shame. If you can't take me in the back and show me your little workshop or a bench or your paintbrushes or something, some sort of passion that you have outside of your employment or your children, you're extra lame. I'm probably not going to kick it with you, probably not going to converse with you, we're probably not going to do business. It's time for us to get that passion back. It's time for us to get that. For me, it was that junior high thing back. When I was in junior high, I was going to take over the world. I never forgot and never let go of what I felt in junior high. And I feel like, I made a decision back then and stuck to it, and here I am today. I've been all over the world, made a lot of money, and now I'm helping a lot of people. And I'm very, very, very satisfied. And a lot of our problems and attitudes and anger toward the people we love, or short tempers, short fuses, these things come from our lack of satisfaction in what we do every day. You're not doing what you love. You might be doing what you're good at, but you're not doing what you love. You deserve to be doing what you love, even if it's 2 hours a week, even if it's 4 hours a week, even if it's only 45 days on a Sunday. You got the internet. You got Facebook. Put up a post. Hey, guys, I really, really, really was interested in this, and sometimes life gets away with you, but now I'm coming back to my passion, and now I'm doing this. If anyone's interested, send me a message. At the very least, you're going to get a bunch of encouragement. If you don't get encouragement, you got the wrong people on your Facebook. People want to see you succeed. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you shine. So if you enjoy it, whatever it is, understand that you're a creator. Know that you're worth it. Number one, you're worth it. Do you understand the forces of nature and science that is required to keep the atoms and molecules of your body coalescing? You understand how important you are? You are a creator. Tap into that creator spirit. Do what you're passionate at. Turn it into a business. You don't have to make millions. You don't have to make thousands. At the very least, at least you feel accomplishment. At least you get something maybe spiritual from what you're doing. But I'm telling you, if you're passionate about it, if you love it, and you do your best, you're going to make some money. One of the greatest things my mentor ever told me, he was like, don't do what makes money. Do what you love, and the money will come. And my man was not lying. He was not. And see, here's the thing. What you love changes throughout your life. At one point, I loved a certain type of way of making money. And at that point, I took a brand international in that way. I still love that, but I don't love making money that way. Now I love helping people and freeing my people and doing this work, this charity, this service. And I'm passionate about it. And it shows. You can tell. You can tell by my voice. You can tell by my spirit that I really, really love doing this, doing what I'm doing right now. And if I could give anyone anything, I'd want to give you that feeling of, maybe not. I'm not going to, get all weird and say, oh, I feel complete. But it's a very, very, very warm feeling to be doing something I care about, do something I love, do something I'm passionate about, and then have someone else value it. And then have someone else value it so much that they reach in their pocket and pull out their money. And then tell their friends about it. You deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve that. It was a specific process that we went through to become slaves. It was done on purpose. Look at the General Board of Education. How it was set up. Y'all know who set up, helped? It was heavily funded by an endowment from the Rockefellers. Later became the Board of Education. It was started as the General Education Board or something like that. Spelman University was founded by a large endowment by the Rockefellers. Morehouse University was founded by a large endowment from the Rockefellers. Y'all know Morehouse was the last name of Rockefeller's business partner and pastor and really good friend. Y'all can look it up. It's available. His last name was Morehouse. Y'all know Spelman was the last name of Rockefeller's wife before he married her. Is her maiden name Spelman? Spelman Seminary or something like that, which later became Spelman College. The Rockefellers were heavily involved in Spelman getting its single-sex status. Women's college. Y'all know Rockefeller was heavy in creating the commercial world that you see today. Rockefeller created the steel industry, and he created the oil industry among the two biggest industries that he was pivotal in creating. And he went and set up the General Education Board to train people to go work in the industries that he set up, the steel industry, the oil industry, all these different industries that these rich families set up. They set up the General Board of Education. Check it out. So the uninformed can go work in industries that were created by the informed for the benefit of the informed family estate. It's plain and simple. I mean, a lot of people are going to tell you, start a drop shipping company. You got to do this online. You should sell flowers. You should slap him in the face. And you should do what you love. So it's not a chore. You have enough chores. You should do what you love. So you don't do it begrudgingly. You get up and go to work begrudgingly. Be in traffic begrudgingly. Dealing with that stupid supervisor with his weird face and attitude begrudgingly. We're not going to start a business begrudgingly. We're going to do it with passion. We're going to do it with excitement. And I'm here to help. Y'all can email me at admin@welcometothefoundation.com. I'm a private consultant. I specialize in corporate structure and private wealth management. It's on my business card. If any of y'all see my business card. But I definitely want to say the transition happens simultaneously while you're still working a job. No one's going to come save you. No one's, you're not going to be at the bar and meet the woman or the man in your dreams, or at church, the woman that is going to save you. It's not going to happen. We got to save ourselves. But we have the means to do so, and you definitely have me in your on your side. I got your back, in your corner, all that. But number one, creator, self. You are a creator. You are a creator. You are a creator. Naturally, you're naturally a creator. Go lay down and have some relations. You finna create a baby. Naturally, we are natural creators. Get back into the creator space. What is it that you love? What are you passionate about? Some people like to knit quilts. Hey, if you like to make quilts, blankets, go down to your local high school, make one with the high school colors, and go down there and see if they're interested in buying them at a discount for, the high school or something. Or you can just donate for, and say, give these away at your pep rally. But when you give these away, just tell them that they can buy them at my website. Free marketing. You make blankets. Telling you, I don't know, man. I got ideas for days. You tell me what you like, I'm going to tell you how to make money off it. I went to school for international business. Sales and marketing was a double major. So you tell me what you like, I'll tell you how to make money off it. I'll tell you how to monetize it. 100%. That's about it. I wanted to keep it light. I didn't want to go heavy this evening. I didn't want to, have people's brains all twerked out for the next 2 days and stuff. I just wanted to keep it light. I definitely did. But I definitely wanted to say this is for everyone. This is my brothers and sisters working a job, a W-2. You can do it. You can transition. Take your time. It's not a race. Don't worry about what nobody else thinks or what they say. It's none of their business. They're a hater. If you were supposed to know what's in their mind, you'd be able to read their mind. If you can't read their mind, it's none of your business. Mind your business. Start your business. You understand what I'm saying? Keep it to yourself. You got to understand there's a psychological thing about saying what you're going to do. It's been scientifically proven that there's endorphins released by you just saying what you're going to do. So you get kind of like the feel-good feeling of actually having done it, which reduces your chances of actually doing it because you've already got the positive feelings of having done it, sort of. Look it up. I'm not playing. I can't think of the scientific terms, but science. So keep it to yourself. Everyone should have a secret. Your secret should be you about to bang on these fools. And they ain't even going to know it. They're going to be all over you. They're going to be, can I get your number? Can I be down? I want to be down. I want to be down. I want to be down. And just remember who was with you and who wasn't. Don't get weird. But you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. Whatever you do. Just make sure what you do you really love, or at least you are really into it, or something like that. And understand that you are a creator. You were born a creator. You will leave this earth as a creator. We co-create our realities every day. And everyone's good at something. Everyone. I might be good at what I'm doing right now and good at some other things. But I can't surf. You know what I mean? I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. Last time I did, I went over the handlebars and tore my eyebrow up. What else? I couldn't jump out of a plane to save my life. Some people just jump out them joints. I'm going to tear a hole in the side of the plane with my fingers. You know? Some people are better at, financing. There's guys that do, trading, currency trading. I don't get that stuff. Sometimes I just don't get it. But I know what I'm good at, and I focus on it. And I really, 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 really do my best to improve it and build it out. And then I offer to the public. It's all about goods and services. So there's definitely, you have a good or a service to offer. I don't care what it is. Make vegan bars. Go sell them at the vegan spot. Health is really big right now. Recycling is really big right now. So, if you're an artist, I don't know, you're an artist, make something out of recycled, I don't know, something, wood, cans, I don't know. And then put a spin on it, like, this is, an art exhibit I did, for, it's an expressionism of how there's so many cans, but we can make the world better. I'd buy it. I'm like, that's dope, man. You made that with the can. You was thinking like that. Like, this is, wow. How much? If you want to have me, you could be laughing all the way to the bank. I'm at the crib. I got people over here. I'm talking to them, telling them about these cans and stuff. You just put it together because you're good at it. And you just made up a story and told it to me. I'm telling all my friends, laughing, like just making a fool of myself. But you laughing all the way to the bank. You can do whatever you want to do. If I can do what I'm doing, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm nobody special. I got asthma. I got really bad short-term memory. I have very, very, very serious issues with being poor. I will never be poor again because it's like I have a trauma from being like in. You know what I mean? Like I got, I'm not perfect. There's nothing perfect about me. And if I can do it, you can do it. So you just got to believe in myself. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I think that was one of the biggest differences between me and a lot of people. And, that belief got me in trouble, but it also, helped me. So believe in yourself. Even if people say you're crazy, they're crazy because they don't believe you. Make your own world. But let's go from debt slave to self-made. And the only way to do it is to start your own business, start your own thing, and you be the boss. I don't care if you're the only employee. You the boss. You don't want to work on Sunday? Don't work. but you ain't going to get paid. And finally, and I'm going to go to the phone line because I can't go over tonight. I started a half hour late. I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know, is this a better time? Man, there's a lot of callers on here. This might be a better time. But most importantly, you have something to offer to the world, to your community, to whatever, however you do it, and someone wants it. There's people that want what you have to offer. There's people that want what you do. There's people that want what you're good at. There's people that want, what you're going to create. You can create a sense of hope. And then, there's a lot of people out here who just want to be down. Don't really have any plans for themselves. They just want to be a part of something. Oh, man, I just want to be a part of something. I've heard that so many times. Like, you don't want to do nothing? No, I just want to be a part of something. All right. Well, I got this going on right here, you know what I mean? This is my passion. And there's people that love that. It's going to happen. It can happen. First thing that's going to happen, though, you got to start moving. You got to get back into your creative spirit. 3 words. Believe, begin, become. Necessary. You have to believe. You have to know. And you have to begin. You got to do something. And you keep that up, the knowledge, the belief, and the action, you will become exactly what you're looking to become. You will do exactly what you're looking to do. And it's one of the greatest feelings. There's nothing like it. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. And you deserve it. I can't say it enough. 100%. You deserve it. Cool? All right, family. I'm going to go to the phone lines, 424-222-5250, 563-999-3625. We got about 11 minutes left in the broadcast. We will begin streaming after that time. As such, if you're listening on the internet or anything like that, you're going to get cut off. And you'll have to check out the archive to see how the show ended. Cool? Man, there's a lot of calls. Look at y'all over here on this callers, on the caller queue. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Every single week. I be stressed about doing the show, but I be excited at the same time. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. All right, first caller. Let's do this. 872-5842. Area code 872-5842. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, brother? It's Rock from Chicago. How you feeling today?
Hey, brother. How you doing, man? Doing well. How are you?
Man, I'm good. I'm great, man. I'm great. I got everything up and running as we had talked about. I got the business address. I got the phone number. I put it on the 401 directory. I was wondering, do I need to have a website?
No, you don't have to.
It
helps, but you don't have to.
Okay, because I got the email, but I didn't know if I needed to have the website as I'm taking the steps to build up this business credit.
No, like I said, it helps. It helps establish, the presence of the business, but it's not required. No. It's not required.
Okay, cool. All right, and then let's say if I wanted to, because I was telling my sister about her getting LLC and her using her EIN as her SSN number.
Oh,
that makes no.
Nah, man. Oh no. So you telling her to use the EIN from the business in the place of her social security number?
Yeah, that's not a go.
No, sir. No, you don't want to do that.
Okay.
You're trying to get her hemped up.
Definitely don't want to do that then.
Yeah, the main thing, man, is like I say, man, is you just don't want to use it. You know, and if you do use it, you want to use it for the benefits. But you really just don't want to use it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Nah.
So you want to establish another entity, namely a trust.
Yeah.
And then use that exactly.
Okay. Got you. Set it up as a trust there. All right, then I definitely appreciate the knowledge as usual, brothers.
Oh man, my pleasure. Always.
All right.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Peace. Yep.
All right, peace, man. Oh, yeah. No. So, y'all, there's a social, and then there's EINs. Do not, look, don't do that. Don't be mixing the two, commingling. You know, it can be looked at as fraud. An EIN and a social, those are two federal numbers, so you could be looking at some sort of federal charges. You know, there's a lot of information going on out here, you know, and I feel like a lot of it is just to get people in trouble, man. But yeah, I've heard that before, family. You know, don't feel bad or nothing, Brother Raquel. You know, that's one of them common things that is out there. I don't know where it came from. I mean, like, I understand where it came from. I wouldn't do that. So I'm not going to tell anyone else to do that. All right, so where we at? Let's see. Let's go to the next caller. This is my brother Brian. Yeah, let's go to Biggity Brian from the Bay. What's good, family?
What's good with you, man?
Hey, peace, man.
Yeah, man. Just enjoying the show, listening, and you know, seeing what you got planned for this week. You know, as far as that makes sense. You know, telling people what they should spend their time worrying about, getting themselves in a better position instead of just, you know, working these jobs that will be gone. Because I'm currently trying to do that, and I'm focused on things that I am passionate about. You know, one of the things I like help. You know, one thing I'm worried about is like a person like me who's not really good at who's never been really good reader. I'm not as accurate as other people, but yet always get to, you know, I'm always able to get the information because, you know, lucky for me, I have good memory, so I'm able to recall a lot of stuff even though I can't always read everything on the paper. So,
right,
you know, lucky for me, you know, in that sense. But I'm just trying, like I was saying, I was like, well, maybe I should worry about either, you know, finding a way to make it easier for people to be able to read certain things or have, like, you know, software that might. So I'm looking into doing that maybe, but also, you know, maybe show people how I deal with some of the things and what I do, some of the tactics I do when it comes to that aspect of trying to get the information. So, you know, like you said, you just gotta find something. Then, like, I'm also, you know, always been worried about, not worried about, but always been like drawn from the day one as a kid. So, you know, that's why I was like, maybe I need to start making my own little T-shirt company or something like that. So, you know, I did.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like you were saying, you gotta realize you're working for somebody else because, like you were talking about the rock song stuff. You know, it was a good. I forget what it was. It was on. We were talking about on History Channel about the people who built. It's like the man that built America, and it talks about all these people like Rockefeller, the J.P. Morgan, and all these people. When America was having, you know, a problem, they start stepping up and start supplying people with things that they thought they needed, but at the end of the day, it was helping their family and stuff. But, people wanted jobs, so they gave people jobs instead of looking for how they can control their own, wealth and all that. So, I tell people, you can't really get mad at these people for, setting these systems up. You don't have to obey, you don't have to go by them. You can do your own thing, but you can't get mad at them because people didn't want to try to find their own stuff. So, they said, fine, we'll make stuff for you guys. And, and the only other thing I could say is just, you should figure out how much, like, you don't do things because of the money. You shouldn't be like, oh, I need to have a big old, quote unquote, bank account or something like that. I think, for me, I'm just trying to get, what I need to be able to go and not have to deal with things, These notes, I'm just trying to get enough. I ain't trying to be a billionaire or anything off of that. And I figure, if I keep going down this path, I'll get what I need on that end. So that's pretty much it.
I appreciate you, man. And I think it's funny like that. Anytime, I have I have a deficiency. Like you was just saying that, you have you can recall things very well, due to maybe what you deal with as far as like reading. And I agree with that 100%. A lot of times when you have a deficiency in one place, you have a heightened, abilities in another. You know what I mean? And obviously, I like that you said that, and I appreciate it because, you're someone I know in the private, and I know that, even though you did maybe have some issues, you didn't let that overcome. You overcame the issues and didn't let the issues overcome you. And that's, that's one of the things that I think is important for success. Is that we all have some issues, we all have some shortcomings, we all have some problems. It's just, do we overcome the problems or do those problems overcome us? And I'm glad that you said that, man. That's what's up, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I can say on that note is that, somebody, I like to listen to people older than me, like you say, elders and stuff. And one of the guys I was like friends and family, he was talking about, because he's, very religious and whatnot. And he was like, well, he said, if you're here, you're not perfect. It's perfect, if you're perfect, that means you completed the story. So you're not perfect, so we all got flaws, so you just got to work with what you got and, help have other people help you cover up the, what you're not good at. Because I even think about some of these, these big businessmen and all this and all these different people. They don't do everything. They got other people that work around them that cover their flaws. They know, I feel like you got to know what you're good at and what other people are better at, and you got to deal on that note, because, like I said, I'm not the greatest reader, but lucky for me, like technology, I feel like if I wasn't around this time, it would be a lot harder for me to get the information that I'm able to get at this time, and, so, just get with people that can help you, that's better at things that you might not be as good at. That's one thing I can think of too. So,
yeah, that's an important part of business. Find those who are good at the things that you are not good at, and keep them close to you. A lot of us, we come up and we may be jealous of the one who can play basketball better or get the math homework done faster or but it's always in your best interest to keep those people around you, especially in business, because, it's going to fill in those gaps that would otherwise be there if it was just you there by yourself. And that's a good point. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's it. That's all I got.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man. You call in consistently, and you always be dropping something. So, yeah, thank you very much. Added to the platform, man. Huh?
Because I be trying to, from the information I get from people, I just relay the information, you know.
Just pass it on. Just pass it on. All right, fam. Well, yeah, I'll talk to you. You gonna call me tomorrow or what? You said you was gonna call me back or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Now it's on you. It's on you now. It's your turn.
It's on me. All right.
Cause remember, you was like, I'm gonna call you back.
Oh man, I got you. I got you, man.
Okay.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Yeah, man, you put me on blast. It's my turn. It's my turn. But no, man, thanks for calling in, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace. I'm coming to you, Mello. Mello Bay. Peace, fam. Good.
Peace, family. Peace. What it is, live and direct, reporting from Birmingham, Alabama, Planet B-Ham. You know what I'm saying? B-Ham Bay here, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good, so?
Oh, man, you know, life is good, man. I have no complaints, man. Zero. Nothing. Everything is great. How you doing?
Man, you know, all's well, you know what I'm saying? Just pulled another one, so it's all good. It's another one in the hole for the creators, you know what I'm saying? So and what it is, just coming up with new implements, ideas, keeping the thoughts fresh, you know what I'm saying, and definitely keeping those around you that's being supportive of your thought process, you know what I'm saying? It's very important. So we definitely want to do that around these times right now, you know what I'm saying? Any of those who got thought and energy to add to it, you know what I'm saying, to the creation or the, you know what I'm saying, the project, that's what we want to do. We want to build with those, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you make me stronger. You know what I'm saying? You make me stronger, I make you stronger. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, man. Reach out to the communities. You got goods and services, reach out. You know what I'm saying? And remember this, very important. True divine services are built to last. So, you know, all the rinky dinks that's, you know what I'm saying, that's here and now, they're gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we want to put our focal point around true divine services that's going to be built to last, that a family can use from here to now and pass down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my thought process is right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Putting those concrete, built, distilled, you know what I'm saying, principles down that's going to stand with the foundation. You know, so we don't have those in place. You know, cornerstone, true cornerstone. We don't have the cornerstone in place. Then, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's not secured. I mean, so that's what it is, you know what I mean? It's truly beautiful, though. Give thanks. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what the sister got to offer. I know some jewels been, you know what I'm saying, already, you know what I'm saying, created and pulled out the bag, so they ready, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah, I was on point tonight.
You talking about Sister Yvette?
Yeah, yes, indeed. For sure.
That's why I bring this in last, because she drops bombs, and then she's
out. I feel you, man. I'm like, serious. You know, yes, indeed. It's Sister Yvette to upgrade on us, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, she came through, you know what I'm saying, on the note, on the humble note, still humble, but yet you can feel that, you could tell that fire. You know what I'm saying? That's nice. Yeah. So that's due to our, you know, that's due to your divine works too, bro. That's proof of what the foundation does for you, family. You know, certain ones need to tune in and pay attention and listen, man, because us who call in and those who you speak to in the private and deal with, you know what I'm saying, administrate and whatnot, that's proof. That's proof of the foundation. You know, that's proof of the divine works. You know what I'm saying? We all got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, produce that. You know what I'm saying? Let's, you know, bring certain ones with a testimony on and, you know, and let them, you know what I'm saying, convey to the people what the foundation have done for them. How has it changed your condition? You know what I'm saying? Led you, you know what I'm saying, to a better place versus economic oppression. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so that's what we need to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Create those services, let ones come through, testify, testimony, add to it, you know what I'm saying, and be the living proof, be the walking, talking, living proof. We creators, you know what I'm saying? So I give thanks once again, so for you being a part of the divine creation, you know what I'm saying, doing here, came here on this planet to do what you came to do, fulfill, you know what I'm saying, and help others to fulfill as well, you know what I'm saying, on this planet, and, you know, stay in your place and your ground with the ancestors, you know what I'm saying, and the ones that came before, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, we give thanks, we salute and honors, gratitude to you, brother, you know what I'm saying, and all you done, you know what I'm saying, to the family as well. So, that's what it is, Mo. I'm here, you know what I'm saying, we here, you know, peace and love to you and yours, you know what I'm saying, at all costs. And with that there, I die. Chris, my brother.
Man, you know, I appreciate you, man. Always humbling. And always a pleasure to have you on the show, man. Drop your knowledge, man. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, every time. Thank you very much. Thank you. 1,000 thank yous. And, man, you know, until next time, brother. Have a great week. Enjoy yourself. And I'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you.
Indeed. Likewise. Peace to God.
Right. Peace, family. Peace to the gods.
Indeed.
My brother, 718-8092. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's the deal, L? It's me, Dal. How you doing?
I'm doing well, brother. How you doing?
L, can you hear me? I'm all right.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
so L, you know, a lot of times, happy birthday to you and New Year to you, you know, and the ones who you celebrated with.
Appreciate you.
What happened? What happened? I spoke to many people. You know, we get people 5 days a week, and we only have 2 days to ourselves. That's if we, you know, work in the right hours to enjoy it. But I know a lot of people, you know, who's been married, they have a family, and they haven't seen the people they live with in years because, you know, of the hours. One guy told me he didn't see his wife in 20 years because she worked different hours. They live in the same house, but when he get there, she ain't there, and, you know, vice versa. And you know, I mean, like, you know, it's a numbers game. I can't wait till I, you know, get to junior high school. I can't wait till I get to high school. I can't wait to finish this college. And we doing it for somebody else, but we're not able to really enjoy it. You know, how can you enjoy life when you only have 2 days to yourself? You know, the majority of the people work like that. And it's getting like that. It's like that over here in America, but it's getting like that all over the world. And many opportunities that people not giving back to the countries where they come from, you know. I mean, it's a lot of businesses that could be started over there, just like, you know, a lot of peace over here in America, because a lot of people flock here to make a living to get back to their country, but they can start that stuff over there, you know, on a small level and just grow at large, you know. They don't need people, you know, you can start their own little security companies, their own little everything over there, but just start it small and branch out, you know. And
right.
I spoke to some people I know. They want to know. I couldn't find you on the web for anything. I want to show people your rap video. A lot of people been, you know, asking, they asking about you, and I had caught it one time, but but they want to see your rap video. I tell a lot of people about you, but I couldn't find your rap video on YouTube for anything. I don't know if they took it down. I spell it CLEV, if that's the right way, you know.
I don't know. I'll send you a link. I don't want this. That's
okay,
that's
no
my
problem.
That's like
yeah,
my
I
past
understand
life.
that.
You know what I mean? He just blew my spot.
Okay, yeah.
That's like my past life. I'll send you a link.
Okay, and one thing too about like own nothing, control everything, and a lot of times people problem is the security. You know, they out there and they want to like be in the spotlight, but like, you know, if people never knew you was control everything like that, when they know you control everything, a lot of people are upset that, you know, you control everything, and they only being nice to you because they see you controlling everything. A lot of times you can't even let them you can't even let them know you control everything. You know, you even though you own nothing, but you control everything, you can't even let them know that. You know, because people get upset at you for controlling everything. You know, they like that because if you didn't control everything, they look at you different. But once they know you control everything, a lot of people are gonna kiss your butt because they know that, hey, you know, you controlling everything. That so a lot of times, hey, you know, I like to be the person behind the person like that. You know, You know, they think I'm going to work. I'm working for somebody, but actually I'm working for myself. That, you know, I may keep a uniform and act like I'm working for that place. You know, but as you said, it's a lot of jealousy. You know, and they think you got it like that because you control everything. It's a lot of pressure. People come to you because they know you control everything. You know, so I want to be in a position where they think I don't control anything. You know, that I don't want people to be reporting to me because I'm controlling everything. I may not own it, but I'm controlling everything. I don't want, you know, that's a lot of pressure I see, and you know, you're gonna need security for that. Because if people try to knock you off and they see you control everything, they want to replace you, or they want to knock you off so you could go to them. The competition will knock you off, so then people could come to them. They could be important now when you're no longer important because they knock you off, you know, for controlling everything. So you know, that's how some people is. You know, you got a lot of people out here. You know, you may control your family, and then that guy, he likes your lady, and he wanna be in position to control and own her. So I like to be in a position where you know, I like to control it, but I don't want anybody to know I control it. That, you know, I don't want to own it. I just want to control it. But listen, so L, it's always a pleasure talking to you, and listen to everybody out there. And one thing I want to say about my sister, at the age of 17, she took on the government and she won, Department of Agriculture. And my sister had hundreds of credit cards before at a young age. And it's really amazing. I don't think she wouldn't admit it, but I was shocked. I saw the 2 bags full of credit cards cut up straight. She was about 18 years old. My sister is really amazing, but I think she forgot about all that stuff. But I remember that, you know, I used to be a math wizard. You know that movie called Hidden Figures? My mother showed me how to do math, and you know, a lot of people didn't guide me, so I forgot my math skills. But so L, till next time, always and forever, peace and love, and I'm gonna let you take the next caller. So L.
All right, peace and love, man. I appreciate you every single time, man. It's a pleasure. Love you, family. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
I love you too. All right. So,
all right, man. Peace.
Peace.
And you know I had to say the best for last. Peace, Sister Yvette. How you doing?
Peace and blessings. Peace, all. Peace, brothers and sisters from the community. I'm listening to my brother. I got to get him. Listen, everybody has shortcomings, and I understand that. But let me tell you something. It's not shortcomings, and it's not fault. We have small flaws that can be smoothed out and brushed up and cleaned up. For the community, check your areas. Find out what is the need at that moment in your area. Whether it's the board of ed, if you're outsourcing, you got to provide the brooms, the mops, the dustpan. If they need painting services, if they need construction, if they need carpentry, tile, check in your community where you live. In the state of New York, you got all these agencies, but you have to certify yourself, because with most state entities, most state corporations, you must be licensed, you must be bonded, you must have your MWBE, you have to be on point. These companies, the state, the federal, the governments will not look at you unless you all are certified, up and running, and you on point. If you in your business for 2 years, most of them will help you get all the paperwork in order for free. You have to check the states that you live in. Next thing, instead of buying properties and flipping them, if you never had a property, start out as a first-time home buyer, set up your home-based business from there. You can be a consultant. You can charge people a fee for doing things like that for them, searching around for their property. Your passion, if your passion is cooking, Make sure you cook. Make sure you have your food handler's license. Make sure you're on point. Make sure your business is in order. And if you're going to sell to the city, state, or government, you must also have samples. See what the requirements are for you to lock down these contracts. And the next thing I got to tell everybody when I was talking about the debt to ratio, when I'm saying debt to ratio, 38%, that means when the banks look at you to see your credibility, you cannot have more than 38% total for your monthly income. When I say that, if you got about $15,000 in debt, and you have about payments maybe about $500-$600, and you try to get a mortgage for $1,500 to $1,800, they're going to add on that debt on top of it. If your salary is not matching those amounts for the month, the banks are going to shut it down. That's why I tell everybody the credit, it don't matter if you have perfect credit or not, they're going to shut it down. The next thing is, if your credit is not on point, y'all already know, community, you heard about Upland Credit Services. Jump on them, straighten out your credit. The next thing is try to fight the inquiries, get that stuff off. If you have your student loans that they're in default, make a new date to push back that time so they can take all of that off and clear your history. Check your credit reports and make sure if everything is matching up. If it's not, you can dispute it. They got to take it off. It is what it is. Community, brothers, sisters, listen, we all in this together. All of y'all that are coming in, that are fresh, coming from other communities, it's about commerce, it's about progressing, and it's about moving on. When you get up to the top of the wall, don't forget to reach back and help somebody. The thing is, when you're helping them, don't look for something in return, because you don't know what the Creator got for you. You don't know what the ancestors have set up for you to be blessed in other ways. Sometimes when you have honor and integrity, that opens up more doors than the gold and the silver and the money that you have in your hand. It's always good to have relationships with integrity, because once they know your word, your integrity, your honesty, they open up many more doors and avenues for you, brothers and sisters. Just be mindful of that. We all in the struggle together. I'm going to be on the current events, but all these current events are leading back to what was being said from the time. Set up your business in the right perspective, because the time is growing short and they're trying to make us slaves, but on a different level. My brothers, Faltel, you be blessed. Community, brothers, kings, queens, prince and princesses, be blessed. I'll speak to you next week. Peace, community.
All right, sister. Peace and blessings. Thank you very much. And definitely, I want to say on that note, the sister dropped some ill bombs just to follow up. First-time home buyers, if you got 2 years of tax returns and you got a bank account, you might want to go holler at a credit union. They traditionally give better rates, or some sort of traditional bank. First-time home buyer program is a federal program where there's assistance and low down payments, right around 3% for, first-time home buyers. You can qualify for a single family up to a fourplex, single, duplex, triplex, fourplex. You can't get anything more than 4 units with the first-time home buyer. If you're husband and wife, you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to co-borrow. You're going to get more money if you both got jobs and tax returns. Get yourself into a duplex, house hack, which is known as you rent out the larger unit and live in the smaller unit. At the very least, you're going to kick out your rent. You're not going to be paying rent. You're not going to be paying any mortgage. Imagine what life would be like if you didn't have to worry about rent every day. So thank you, Sister Yvette, for bringing that up. First-time home buyer is a come-up if you do it right. Please believe. With that being said, I want to thank you once again for checking out another episode of The Foundation. from debt slave to self-made. The main thing with regards to this episode is, really creators and creatorship. Getting back into that mind state. When I was thinking about it, if you're around children, when you remember being a child, we used to make a lot of stuff, really weird drawings. We get beat for them because we did it on the wall. But, we were more in tune with our creator spirit. And in order for us to become free, we need to be able to get in tune with that creator spirit. And it's important. And you deserve it. You definitely do. You lived a life, you've gone through a lot, you've paid a lot of dues, and, you dealt with a lot of drama. And now it's time for you to have a great life. Make that choice. Transition to being a business owner, even if there's no employees yet. And do something that you're passionate about. Offer a quality good of service. Let's help change your life. Let's help change the lives of the people around us. Let's start a revolution. But it's a commercial revolution. And in that commercial revolution, we are no longer commercial slaves. I can see it, and it looks great. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to love yourself, and I want you to enjoy yourself. You deserve it, and it's really important. You're very special. You're very special to me. And you're very important, and there are people who look at you and watch you who find you intriguing and very, very cool, and you have no idea. Because that's just the way it is. So, and even if that isn't true, even if you don't believe that that's true, just know that it's true, and that you are very, very special, and you deserve a better life. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking to help you achieve that. There's a lot of different ways, but fundamentally, we need to be producers, and we need to trust in that. So with that being said, I definitely love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I do this for y'all. She said, Sister Yvette said, once you make it, you got to turn around and give back. This is me giving back. This is my charity. I want for you what I have for myself and more. And, let's stick together, stick with me. We're going to make it happen. Welcome to thefoundation.com. Sign up for the email list. Email me, admin@welcometothefoundation.com. Get you a consultation. Let's get you this trustee training. Let's go private. Let's just quit playing. Let's go private. All right? HighFrequencyRadioNetwork.com. You know what it is. I don't even have to say it. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. I'll see you next week. Peace to the God.
Doing this thing all the way live. High Frequency Radio.